That's right.
We lost.
All right. Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis camp of the Great Millstone. We're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And they are as follows: the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes; the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians; the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians; the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans; the tribe of Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians; the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans; the tribe of Manasseh, the so-called Cubans; the tribe of Gad, the so-called North American Indians; the tribe of Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians; the tribe of Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians, the Chileans; the tribe of Asher, the so-called Columbus Uruguayans; and the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, just get right into it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh Shai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh Shai, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
That's right. That's right. So we're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen. We're not supposed to take on the heathen traditions that everybody take on in this world, man. All right. A pure example of today. People are celebrating so-called Christmas. All right. We're not supposed to take on it. That's not a part of our ancient traditions, man. That's a part of us following behind the heathen and learning his way, right, and doing it his way, man, instead of following after Yahweh Shai. Hey, read that again. Okay, then it said the signs of heaven. All right, so they be dismayed at the blood moons and stars and the chariots, man. We're not dismayed at those things because the Lord had already showed us these things through the Spirit and through the Scriptures, man. But they be dismayed at these type of things, man.
Okay. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh Shai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
So who the Lord talking to? Israel. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So you, Papa Ray, Auntie Betsy, Big Mama, Madea, your mama, your brother, sister, cousin, y'all ain't got no business gathering around a Christmas tree talking about Merry Christmas and open up presents, man.
That's right.
Keep reading, brother.
Verse 2. Thus saith Yahweh Shai, learn not the way of the heathen.
See, learn not the way of the heathens. Who are the heathens? That's the other nations, man. See what I'm saying? Israel's not supposed to be participating in this pagan, wicked holiday, man. This all goes back into what? Saturnalia worship. You know what I'm saying? Or, what's the other one, Taz? The Sahai,
Yule.
Yeah, see, the Yule tied with the log and the log and the fire representing sacrificing your kids to Baal. All this nonsense, man. You're not supposed to be doing. Waiting on a big fat white man to come to your chimney giving you presents. Which is, you ain't got no chimney. That's really breaking and entering if you ain't got no chimney. See what I'm saying? You got the right to blow his brains out, man. But you people don't think, man. Y'all just follow the ways, what to say, talk about the commandments of men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just talk about whatever Esau tell y'all is gospel. It's okay to celebrate Christmas. That's the Lord's birthday. Well, think about it. Today is what? It's Christmas, the 25th of December. So this is his birthday, and the temperature is what? It's about what?
13 degrees.
13 degrees right now. The Lord would have died of frostbite, man. See what I'm saying? It was, because what? The ends was full. Why? Because they were participating in 3 high holy days. You know what? It was the Passover. They were doing what? The springtime, not the winter. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord would have died of frostbite, man. Go ahead, brother.
They got locked up for nothing good.
See what I'm saying? That's been child abuse. Child abandonment. Unfit living conditions for a minor. I know how Esau get down, man. Because they didn't say that the baby ate. The baby was just in the manger. So what did the baby eat? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Like I said, it's another way to distract people from Yahweh Shema Shai. What they say? They say he see all good and evil. Now the Lord sees all good and evil, man. He know who's good, he know who's not, and he knows that's Yahweh Shema Shai's job, man. All right, so they put him up as our Lord and Savior, man.
Yeah, that's not Santa's job.
Yeah.
Or Satan, because you leaving that out.
That's not Saturn's so-called Satan's job, man. All right, that's our Lord and Savior's job, man. So they put him up on a pedestal, just like Esau put himself up on a pedestal, man. All right, to try to be like the Most High, man. Right?
Because that's really a form of child pedophilia too.
Yep.
You got kids going to sit on the strange ass white man lap in the mall. Hey, little Timmy, sitting on a kid, 9, 10, 11, 12, even some adults, sit on a grown white man lap. Tell me what you want for Christmas. To get me off your lap, you pervert. You see what I'm saying? But you parents don't understand. You actually sacrificing your children to Satan by doing this, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
They say, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain, with the axe.
And I ain't talking about Paul Bunyan and his faithful blue ox. You know what I'm saying? No, this is talking about how the people going to the forest. You see it all the time during this time of year. They got pine trees set up in a field or in a parking lot or whatever, trying to sell them how, because they cut them out the forest, man. That's cutting down the actual oxygen of the earth, man. See what I'm saying? The Lord has set up pine trees for you to cut down and worship as a phallus of Nimrod, because you really bowing down to a man's penis, man, when you're doing it. To Nimrod. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Hey, go ahead.
I'm about to say that because, yeah, like the other said, you worship in a private part, right? The tree represents the shaft, and then your presence, that's
and the balls, man, the balls go
exactly.
to the tree.
Yep, that's the testicles.
Yep.
You know, so that go all the way back to the time of Nimrod, you know, thousands of years ago, before the Greco-Roman came up with Saturnalia, which is going back to them. That's why it's called the Dollar of Babylon. They practice all of those ancient and you know wicked and pagan rituals and holidays from the heathens before them.
Right.
Kind of. I mean, just basically what do? They show you in one of the biggest main cities in the United States. What they do? They go find the biggest tree and cut it up and put it right downtown New York, man. All right,
Not
so
just New York,
Chicago, all the major cities. They found the biggest tree, put it up and decorate it, and nail it down into the ground, man. All right, that's what that's going into. All right, and what people from all over go and celebrate. Let's go see the tree. Let's go see the tree. People, you know, everyone come see the tree. All right, which like they always say, y'all don't even know what y'all worshiping, man. Okay.
And also, they put you pay and worshiping to those Wiccan pagan druid gods with the Yule, and then you got the winter solstice as well, which pays homage back to Nimrod and all that. So you just put your energy in all out mannerisms of wickedness. That's why a lot of you gonna be cut off in your iniquity, because while you bow down, I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of trees catching on fire.
That's already happened.
Already.
We're hearing now. A lot of people's houses caught on fire.
So,
trees.
So that proves that what? That Yahweh Shema Shai is not dealing with Christmas. It's those are abominable works when you celebrate it. And to finish this off, verse 4, they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with a hammer, that it move not.
That right there is plain, man. All right, the tree stand upright, and when people come in with their ornaments and put it all over the tree, that right there is plain, man. All right, the ones that we doing the same, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We ain't even blowing. We knocked the sign over.
Hey, so you still going off even with your little Charlie Brown Christmas tree, all right? It's still after the fact, you know?
It's a
You going out, period, if you can tell people, hey, Merry Christmas, and it let you know it's Satan, because us being in the truth, we done told family, we done told friends, associates, whatever, you don't celebrate, but what happens as soon as you wake up? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, I told you I don't do this shit. Why are you sending me these messages, man? You know what I'm saying? That's Satan, man. Go ahead.
They say, they are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, but they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither is it in them to do good. Right, so that's ultimately goes to like say that Christmas tree is an idol, it's a pagan idol. Then it's the spirit we talk about. You know, the trees that they cut out and put in the middle of downtown, that sign say the festival of trees. Making spirits bright. You know what I'm saying? You know,
What spirits you talking about? Talking about the evil demons.
the evil
Making them bright.
Yep.
This is presented by doing the most good. Really, that's the opposite.
Yep.
And Christmas is also a show off to the doctrine. Because what does it teach your kids? You have to be good so that Santa can give you reward. But no. Hey, you have to be on your P's and Q's that your how about Chanel Shy give you the ultimate reward, man.
Right.
All right? Not just no one time of the year, we all good for a week so I can get that PlayStation 5, mama want. No, you have to be on your P's and Q's.
That's your mama wanted to eat one.
I mean, that you want to
That your mama give you
Your mama
that you
give you.
want. Yeah.
But you
Mama
gotta
not
do
want no
your
PlayStation 5.
You gotta be on your Q's 365. You gotta teach your kids to be on their P's and Q's 365, all right? Because we're looking for an ultimate reward. We're not looking for no one time a year presents. We're looking for for everlasting kingdom, man. All right, salvation, man.
Right. That's a form of white supremacy too, for you to be good, so this white man can bring you gifts. And really, it's your parents that bust their ass at work and buy them gifts. You know what I'm saying? And then this white man is on the sleigh being led by Rudolph, being no reindeer. That goes back to Satan worship, man. See what I'm saying? All this is Satan worship, man. You know?
Or what they say, Elder, but if you naughty, you get a piece of coal.
Yeah.
And that's black.
Right.
Symbolizing us, called us wicked. Like you said, it go all the way back to your white supremacy,
Yep.
your paganism.
Yeah, because really, according to the spirit, black coals represent sin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? White coals represent what? Purity.
Purity.
You know, cleanliness. Go ahead.
This is Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell at your solemn assembly. That's right, the Lord hates these days, all right? And he don't want to smell that pork that you sit there cooking up and all those abominations that you're cooking up for this wicked holiday, all right? And that's what you people are doing. Y'all put together them wicked dinners, all right, to celebrate all these wicked holidays. And the Lord hates that, man, all right?
So when that was written for Jacob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Jacob was abusing his the sacrifices and stuff to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord didn't want to deal with feast days and sacrifices. He was being wicked. But we associate even today's time with these heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they be the one out there Christmas caroling and this is a fake ass time of year. This is the only time Esau pretends to be nice to you. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the holiday spirit. Right. No, man, it's the spirit of Satan, man. Keep the same energy you kept the other 364 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep treating me like shit, like you've been doing, man. Don't be pretending to be nice, to be my friend on Christmas, talking about you done did your good deed, and man, forget all that, man. Keep being the same Edomite that you always been, man. The same demon. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Precept.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm on.
This is Proverbs 3:31. It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." Ultimately, who's our oppressor, man? Our main oppressor is Esau, Edom, so-called white man, but you have the other nations who also have their hand in the affliction of the children of Israel. All right, what are the ways the oppressor going into? Well, what we're mainly talking about today, so-called Christmas or Saturnalia, man. It's ultimately what you're doing today is giving reverence to other gods, man. All right, there's too many things wrong with the so-called Christmas. You're not going to go in the scriptures and find where it says, thus this day, the 20th and 5th day of the 12th year, of the 12th month of the year, was the Messiah born. You're not going to find that. And then when the elder went into earlier, our Lord was born in a manger. So if our Lord was born in a manger in this cold temperature, would he not have died?
He was sick for real.
Done.
They didn't have no St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Jerusalem back then, man. You know what I'm saying? If your child gets sick, they're gonna take them to St. Jude's in Jerusalem. They ain't had that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got that word for envy.
Go ahead, brother.
From the Oxford Dictionary, envy, it says a feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck.
And so also, we're not supposed to be envious of the wicked's possessions, of their ways, because what, man? All right, their ways are ways of wickedness, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Ashai gave us our own ways to follow after, man. All right, the Lord didn't give us Christmas to celebrate. All right, the Lord gave us our own high holy days to follow after. You know, we got the Passover, the Day of Atonement, and many other high holy days.
Don't forget Hanukkah. That's the day we gave gifts, man.
Done.
You know what I'm saying? But we ain't go to no gang stopping. You know what I'm saying? Get no Fortnite or with the new GTA, with the San Andreas Chronicles or something like that. Man. We ain't do that back then, man. Go ahead.
Yes, ultimately, the Lord didn't tell us to go celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, and these other holidays. All right, the Lord, that's what makes us a holy people too in itself, because to be holy means to be separate. The Lord separated us, first and foremost, with these laws, statutes, and commandments, and giving us our own high holy days to follow after. All right, well, they're not high holy days of the world. All right, not these high holy days, what they deem high holy days of the world, man. The Lord didn't command us to follow after those, man. You know?
What it said, not, what it say, do not follow after his ways.
Done.
Yep.
See, so we're not supposed to follow after the ways. Not to get out of topic, I just thought about it, speaking of San Andreas and Newman, they got to where you can fly chariots on their game. I see the commercials, they flying chariot with the white man car UFOs on their game. So CJ gonna hijack a chariot.
Drinking the 40.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna build up the home.
Yeah.
Part of the light that'll beam you up.
So you saw know these scriptures, man. Go ahead, you said you got a precept. You YouTube on that? Okay. Yeah, you say that, brother.
Precept?
Yeah, say that. Go ahead, brother.
This is
The bars out get here.
this is Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. And Yahweh spake all these words, saying,
Who spoke these words?
and Yahweh spake all these words, saying,
The Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath.
Yeah, because on the Christmas tree, they were trying to put the angels, which is a female, on top of the Christmas tree. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that the angels are women, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got Gabriel, not Gabriella.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got Michael, not Michelle. You see what I'm saying? So that goes against the scripture with, even when you got these simp niggas out here talking about some, oh baby, you're an angel to me. You know, no, you're my angel. No, she's not. You know what I'm saying? That's not your angel. That's Satan's angel of destruction.
Right.
That's in your life. You know what I'm saying? The Bible don't say that the angels are women, man. You know? Go ahead.
Or that is in the water under the earth.
Yeah, because they try to make an idol out of Dagon, the fish god. The churches love to use that. Try to tie it in with the Lord fed the multitude with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. You know what I'm saying? That's not an idol. That was just so happened it was convenient that day for the Lord to work a miracle with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. You know what I'm saying? Which, if you think about it and add it together, it's 7. That's completion.
That's right.
Everything is spiritual.
Bound thyself to them.
Oh, didn't Taz mention earlier about you people bowing down to that tree when you put gifts under there? You bowing down to a man's
That's right.
rod. How should I ain't gonna both of them. You know, ding ding, I say ding ding.
It's privy members.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's really what you bowing down to is Nimrod's ding ding. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Nor serve
Oh,
them.
no, also, I remember too, like when you go to like that winter solstice,
Yep.
they say like on the 23rd, the sun rises to this point. Then on the 24th is up here, and then on the 25th it goes up here, going to that, you know, in the ground for 3 days and 3 nights.
Yeah.
So but they worshiping the actual sun, and then they tie it also to who? Horus,
Yep.
which is another false god from the Egyptians.
Right.
So.
Tammuz too.
Yeah, so it's all when you get down into the nitty gritty. No matter what angle, it's going back to pagan worship.
Well, that's who the so-called Black Madonna and the baby Jesus is.
Right.
Semiramis and Tammuz.
Tammuz, yep.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to say it's dealing with Mary and
Trying to search up this and look up that. I want to plan trips here. I want to look up this.
yeah.
Black power this, black power that. But you can't just look up what the origins of Christmas.
Right.
The 7 different ways to cook chicken.
Right. You know. But then when they see that, well, I don't do it in that manner. But you still celebrate it. Right. Like, when we read Jeremiah 10, they say it specifically spoke about Christmas and what not to not do it. But my mama raised me up to do this all my life, and it's been okay. So, I don't celebrate it, but my kids, I want them to have a Christmas. Well, you pass your children through the fire to Molech.
Right.
Hey, I seen that. Hey, I seen that Jake on Facebook. You know, them videos go out every year. You know, Jeremiah, you know, 10th chapter, and some Jake in the comments say, "You just gave me more reason to put up a tree."
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Hey, put your hand on the chopping block, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
That's more of the reason the Lord burn your house. Some more first. Go ahead,
I'm
brother.
home. I didn't know if he was done.
No, you get yours.
Okay.
And then talk.
I'm holding.
You know, and the third. Go ahead, brother.
I'm holding two.
You done with yours, your money? Hey, come on,
All right, bro. All right, bro.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 5, it says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me."
Not because those are the same kids committing iniquity. The father ain't gonna pay for the child's sin. Right. The child ain't gonna pay for the father's sin. They pay for their own sin. Okay?
All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 33, and it reads, "Why trimmest thou way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways." And it says, yeah, why trimmest your way to seek love? And what's our ways? The law, statutes, and commandments. You know, Deuteronomy 4 tells us what nation is so great. You know, it's talking about the nation of Israel. We have the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, and that's what Jake does. You know, they want to fit in all the time.
That's right.
And it says,
That's why they trim their way, because they know. And it was so crazy, even when I was growing up a kid, my mama knew Christmas was wicked, but she still did it anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want you to have a Christmas, the experience of a Christmas growing up. And, man, you know, that shit wicked my people got, man, because they don't want to be shunned or looked down upon by the world, so they go ahead with it anyway.
Right. And to your point, Elder, that was the opening scripture. He said, learn not to let it. That was a commandment right there. All right.
Exactly. That was law.
Says, therefore, Jake's, you know, they know that light bill is going to be jacked up come January, you know, but what they do, you know, they put lights all around the house. You see some of them now have it to the beat of music, you know, it's just crazy.
The film projector.
Yep.
Right outside the house.
Yep. So yeah, you know.
They get the black sand and the black ales.
Yeah.
As if that makes any difference.
Yeah, the
You know?
black nativity scene.
Right. Same thing. So yeah, you know, we shouldn't be trimming our way to seek love. You know, it's only going to lead to death. You know, one against the law, statutes, and commandments.
Then, like Bob said, after New Year's, they're gonna be begging the light company for extension. You know, can't bill like $700. I need a payment plan. You know what I'm saying?
I can drop 10 a day.
Yeah. He said 10. He said,
Yeah. Forgiveness plan.
yeah.
You supposed to be the holiday spirit. Forgive me.
Yeah.
We're gonna charge you 20%.
I had to get my kids some presents. You know what I mean?
Don't be guy when they cut the lights off.
Yeah, right.
Oh, forgive us. Go ahead,
Yeah,
brother.
I was saying, it also it's the time that, you know, people max out their credit cards, all type of money just to make sure that
Because you, like you saying, okay, let's say a parent works all this overtime and then uses her credit card to buy her child a PlayStation 5, which this child at the age of what? I'd say 8 or 9 is only gonna play with it for maybe a good month. Then after that, they start collecting dust. Why you not playing the game? It's boring. I need new game. I just want the 20. Want the 20 game? I beat all of them. It's boring. So, man, look, you play the games, you grown. You know what you play in 5 minutes. Move it out with this. You know what I'm saying? That's a video game, a DVD player, you know what I'm saying? A movie projector, all in one, man. Yeah, see what I'm saying, man? That's 800 to 1,000. That's a car.
Yeah.
For somebody to sit there and play on just for a month, man. You in your head, you better play this game. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Then you add to there's a lot of families being broken up because they couldn't buy this or buy that, or relationships are shattered. Oh, we couldn't do this and that. Oh, I'm a horrible parent. I couldn't get this. Then some people gonna kill themselves. Just because they couldn't partake in this wicked holiday.
Yeah, that lets you know the Lord ain't with you.
Exactly.
You're a terrible father. Why you buy your kids in the gift? Yeah. I lost my job. You suck. I want somebody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? I hope you my grandma.
It also shows that the Lord, what happened? He sent the storms that canceled thousands of flights.
Yep.
So they didn't care about you going
that's
to the storm.
kind.
Yeah, I think it's I think the death toll is a little over 20 right now.
It's gonna go up.
Yeah, I know.
Trust
That's just
believe.
what they report.
Right.
Yeah.
And they wait to see if some people gonna thaw out. You know what I mean?
Well, normally happen, people it's gonna be a club or two throwing a Christmas jam, a Christmas ball, whatever, and then niggas gonna get mad, get drunk, and get to kill each other. That always happen where I'm from. It always
And
happens.
the dice.
Yeah.
They got the green and red dice, green and white red dice.
Yeah.
Holiday spirit, and then get killed over.
Yeah, nigga, hey,
Hey, with temptation.
yeah.
Merry Christmas to you.
What Rock Mom says, she said, Lord, these fools and shoes.
Who had the preach up?
They got one.
He got one.
Go ahead and throw it in. That one, whoever.
Hey, this is Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit after the traditions of men. And what is Christmas? Hey, tradition of man. Are you gonna find that in the Bible? All right, they totally against. As we were breaking it down, it goes totally against the scriptures, man.
And it's a vain deceit, meaning an empty lie.
Yep,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
It ain't gonna do you no good. All
They
right,
lied to you.
yeah.
Without value.
Yeah. So a lot of y'all being on Facebook and stuff and Twitter talking about, happy birthday, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You're through, man. All right, 'cause like I said, he wasn't even born in this time. All right.
That's not even his name.
Right.
Y'all
And
done
his
gave
name.
him a false name and a false birthday. You know what I'm saying? Play the game, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We people through, man.
Yep. It says after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world. All right, the rudiments of the world, what the foundations of this world. All right, this is what this world accepts. All right, this is what the world has put out. All right, but remember, we're supposed to be separate and holy, right? Being away from the world. All right, we're not supposed to be of the world, man. All right, we're supposed to come back to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai, and you're not gonna find Christmas and these other wicked ass pagan holidays. All right.
Did you tell people you don't celebrate Christmas?
Oh yeah,
I don't celebrate Christmas. He's a demon. He don't celebrate Christmas, y'all. He's the Antichrist.
I got
Wait a minute.
I got the rudiments.
Okay.
yeah.
You gonna say I want to
I'm
skip,
I
brother?
go you, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
No, but I got that term, rudiments. It says the first principles of a subject, or the basics, the fundamentals, the elements, the essentials.
And right, why they uphold this Christmas as the basics? Because what you see it on all the baby cartoons, all right, all the little musicals and stuff. They start you off when you're in kindergarten. You're in preschool singing what? All these Christmas songs and stuff, preparing your mind to be set up in the rudiments of the world. All right, these are the first principles that they teach you. All right.
If I may add, man, hey, they be promoting these holidays like months in advance too.
Yeah.
Like, they promote Christmas like in Walmart stores like September, October.
You know what I
Right
mean?
now.
Now you got skeletons with Christmas stuff on it. You know what I mean?
I see Jack London with a damn Christmas hat on.
Yeah, they hey, these people out here, these people out here ODing on wickedness, man.
Yes, bro.
You know?
Because he had a whole reindeer in the front of his seat.
Yeah.
It is in the right side of the ticket, man.
I remember the Edomite here in Indianapolis, man, riding around with it.
You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is
Yeah. Yeah, got $800 skeleton in the bag. I'll send this verse again.
No, that's not.
Yeah, it says, so after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the where? So we're supposed to be paying attention to all this stuff, man. You're supposed to be doing the research. You're supposed to be getting in these scriptures and understand, all right, that, hey, this shit is not in the Bible, man. We shouldn't be doing it. All right?
A lot of people come, you know what I'm saying? Because Becky's getting a present from Paul and work, her work husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then her husband walked off and at home, find out, and now you're gonna have a triple homicide. No, what is it? A triple suicide homicide.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And he finna kill them two and kill himself.
All of what? Because of the rudiments of this world.
Because we haven't learned, our people still haven't learned from the ancient days, man. When we went off and we praised false idols, man, the world was not dealing with us, man. All right, just like that.
Spirits, man.
That's right.
Look here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 14. You shall not go after other gods of the gods of the people which are round about you, but the Lord thy power is a jealous power among you, lest the anger of the Lord thy power be kindled against thee and destroy thee from off the face of the earth. You know, and there's plenty of examples of our people following other gods, but the main one we're going into today is Christmas, man. And the scripture just said that the Most High is a jealous power. So you got to try to look at it, understand his perspective. You know, he's been doing all these things for the nation of Israel, but you go out and you worship other gods, that's like a spit in the face. You know, and I was having a conversation with one of my siblings about, you know, the nation of Israel, how we gone so far from our how we used to be, our old customs and things of that nature. We gotten so far away from that, and our people are so caught up, you know, within this world that they don't want to give up things like business and things of that nature. They so caught up, and they don't want to get those things up. That's why a lot of our people are allotted for destruction, because they're not going to turn their back on this world because they're so caught up in it.
Yeah, because it's pleasing to the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Because in this truth, you know what I'm saying, it takes a lot to, you know, separate yourself from the world. But the world, they love carnal things because they're carnal people. They're not of the spirit. Right. So that's why people get upset. You didn't give me nothing for Christmas? Well, fuck you then. You know what I'm saying?
And really mean it.
You know, and they dead serious. Yeah. They will cut you off in their life because you didn't give them nothing for Christmas.
Yep. You
see what I'm saying? And it's sad because they're so caught up in the world, like the brother going into, man, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. That's why you got, man, that's why if you're married, you got to make sure who you're married to, man. Right. Man, these women in the world, man, you don't get them no Christmas. Oh, it's over with. Well, I'm done with you. I'm through with you. You didn't give me nothing for Christmas. Because they want to sit around and talk with their homegirl. Yeah, my husband, he got me this for Christmas. He got me that for Christmas. Girl, what your husband give me? He ain't give me nothing. Oh, that nigga ain't shit. You need to dump him. Yep. See what I'm saying?
But you've been paying the bills and taking good care of her all year.
Take care of her raggedy kids, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got nothing, but you can take care of her raggedy kids. But as soon as you don't buy nothing for Christmas, it's over with. She listen to her lonely friends and ain't got nobody and tell you how to raise your household. You didn't give me nothing, so you know what? Shawanda, right, I need to dump you. I need a real man.
Right.
Yeah. She doing backflips on me, man.
Right.
No, let me for real. Hey, she door dashing that coochie, man.
Right. Yeah. Uber everywhere.
The biggest sluts are always the ones that want to give your wives the nice, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro.
What we're gonna have a hot girl summer.
Something, man.
You know what I'm saying? Or we going to Vegas. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Right.
Being sluts.
Yep.
And then that's why can't I find no good men?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, niggas ain't shit.
Right.
Nah, you niggas ain't shit.
That's why we the ones that make the song Hot Girl Summer, and those girls, hey, they be having fucking men. And y'all be praising them songs, running around, doing all that shit they be sending the songs. But hey, they be at home later with their men. Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls, they had men when they was bringing their music out. Beyonce,
Yep, all the single ladies.
all the single ladies, she had a man. You know what I mean? And y'all be following behind, trying to, oh, Hot Girl Summer, Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah.
What's the other one? The Gorilla.
They got #1 song of the year.
Sure did.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. And she telling you, she telling y'all too. Yeah, she got a man too.
Yep.
See, that's the end of y'all follow behind all of that, man.
But she made that song, but a lot of y'all want to get from a nigga though.
Right.
But you to be free from it.
Right.
People are backwards.
That ugly ass squirrel raccoon.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, she ugly, man.
Her voice deeper than ours.
She is. She done with the box of for real.
For real.
It's Foxes out here for real.
Yeah, it's Foxes.
Yeah. She said, I thought that was just a story.
Yeah, Foxes. The Fox being real, bro. I got a threesome too. And this is y'all choose to run behind, man.
Man, why don't you break your neck for the gift of Christmas gift?
We got
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I got
Yeah,
one.
matter of fact, just work your way around. Go around in a circle. Yeah, just start off. Go around in a circle. Go ahead.
This
Go ahead, brother. I thought you had something. I thought you had something.
I'm smoking with y'all.
Go ahead, brother. I'm trying to stay warm, bro. Go ahead, brother.
This was with Solomon, chapter 14, verse 8. It say, but that which is made with hands is cursed, as will it, and as he that made it. Right? So what y'all use your hands? Or go out and y'all, now they do it for you, but back in the day they go cut the trees out, drag it, put on their sleigh and come on, Sparky, and they drag it back home, fasten it up with the nails, whatever. But now you just got to put it together.
Or if you still go to the street, you get the tree and throw it on top of your car.
Yep.
Tie it up.
Hey, pre-made wickedness.
Yeah,
Right?
we got pine needles flying in the car.
Right.
Poking in the face. Freezing.
Some of them had bugs and shit.
Yeah. Squirrel still in the tree.
Hey, man. Hey, boy.
Go ahead, bro.
It's a
The stupidity of Babylon.
right.
That's right.
It's a he because he made it, and it because being corruptible, it was called God. Now we can go. This can be attributed.
How wicked Esau, that tree he got was free, but then he charged you $75 for the tree.
Because you had it longer. That is wicked.
That's wicked.
Yeah, it's fake. And then it spins around. I think $500.
$500. For $5 you could have got it.
Right. With the lows got like a little small baby tree.
You know what I'm saying? You could have got just a construction permit and cut out a tree. And tape it on the wall, man. Come on now. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 9, it says, "For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto Yahweh Shem Shah."
Right.
Even though the original ungodly is who? These other nations. They don't have a God.
Right.
But when our people start to act like them, now you become ungodly as well. You become heathens as well in that Gentile state of mind. So let's say both are like hateful unto Yahweh Shem Shah. Because what, like I said, because ultimately what you're doing, you committing a sin. And they say that sin is transgress of the law. They say that he that hate me love death. Right. So when you fall at these other mannerisms, these other customs of the heathens, you show that you hate Yahweh Shem Shah. Then people be wondering why Ray had to die. Why Leroy had to die? Because they transgressed against Yahweh Shem Shah. For the wages of sin is death. That's what you earn and what you accumulate when you transgress the laws and you cause an offense. In the court of law, what happens? You get judged. And that's the punishment that you receive will be with your life. It say, verse 10, "For that is which is made, so that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it." Right? And once they go to Isaiah 19, where the Lord said He's gonna visit the idols of Egypt. Roughly paraphrasing. He gonna. Oh, he did?
Yeah, I'll grab it right here. This is Isaiah 19:1. This is the burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh Shem Shah rideth upon a swift cloud. It shall come into Egypt,
which is a chariot.
When you talking about cumulative numbers.
Right. Exactly.
The so-called UFO or UAP, as the government call them, but we know they are the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah.
And then the Egyptian line went down. America, Babylon.
Exactly.
It says, "And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it."
Right. So when the day come, when the Lord come visit this place, remember the whole land gonna be laid low and gonna be laid desolate. Right. So everything, all your idols, all your church, the idol over there, the church, that big ass cross on there, all that gonna be laid low. Your statues, your idolized, leprous dogs, like Abraham, like the statue, the Abraham, Lincolns, all these monuments of these devils, everything, all these idols is gonna be laid low when you Yahweh Shem Shah pull up.
That big ass Cesare Borgia in Brazil.
In Brazil, yeah.
They go to Brazil,
That bitch gonna get laid down. With the rest of it, because it say back in Wisdom Solomon verse 14, verse 11 says, "Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation." Go to what bro just read. Because in the creature of Yahweh Shem Shah, they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men. These wicked holidays are just these stumbling blocks, right? It say, "In a snare to the feet of the unwise," and they a snare, they a trap that's gonna ultimately lead you to be destroyed, to be killed. When a hunter puts out the trap in the forest, what are you trying to do? He's trying to catch a prey.
Right.
Because why? He hungry, so what he gonna do? He gonna keep you in, oh, you gonna be my pet. No, he gonna kill you.
Right.
That's what the trap and the stomach block is being laid for y'all. So what? Ultimately be led up to your death and destruction by trusting in men and not in Yahweh Shem Shah. Not trusting in the men that he set up to preach you the truth, the pastor according to his heart. Not the pastor according to thy own heart. Because scriptures say, well, trust in the Lord and trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to thy own understanding.
All right.
This is your own understanding, is falling after the ways of the nations and not the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right, bro.
But it said it's a trap the unwise.
Yep.
What makes them unwise? They're not following the word, the truth, the law, statutes, commandments. See, the Lord is giving us clues through the Bible. Just like we read earlier, Jeremiah 10:2, learn out the ways of the heathen. We'll be doing the same goofy stuff celebrating Christmas, man.
That's right.
Going $1,000s in debt, trying to please ungrateful people with gifts that don't even like you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get an applause from somebody. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you. Hugging each other and stuff. And then, what, come January the 3rd, now they can't stand you. Now y'all fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, nigga, I just gave you a golden chain. Yeah, it is real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. Right? So once we started, back in the day, the wicked of our people started to devise those idols, that was the beginning of spiritual fornication. Right? Anything that's spiritual fornication is falling after these other gods, these other philosophies and doctrines of men. And not after the pure way from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
So that's the real fornication, because these churches lie to you and say fornication is sex before marriage.
Right.
No, sex is what consummates the marriage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you claim you married, you become one by having sex, man.
Nope.
That ain't fornication. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Nope.
So wherever you're paying homage to these idols, these wicked pagan holidays, these philosophies of men, man, that's corrupting your life. And that's going to lead you into death and destruction.
Then y'all got a wicked ass snowman in your front yard, Frosty the Snowman. Right. That's a demon too, man.
With a pipe in his mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Yeah, those are demons, man.
He got the pipe and some coffee in his hand.
Yeah.
Sitting out there waving
Yeah,
at
what
you.
they say, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Shit, that's frostbite. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know about the fallout. Come on, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
I think that's Michael Keaton that played him.
Yeah. That's
A killer snowman.
That's frostbite, man.
Well, I was going to make a nicer version of that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I went to Blockbuster and thought it was good, man. I got the horn maker accident.
Verse 13. He say, for neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. Right? So at the origin story of everything that happened, there wasn't no idols up there with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
That all came from the devising of man here on earth.
That's right.
Santa Claus wasn't up there with the Lord.
Right.
Come with ho,
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right.
You know, it say, and then shall they be forever, because when the time period comes, like you said, he gonna lay up the idols desolate around the world. Ain't gonna be no idol worship going on around the world when Israel's put in rulership. Anybody that's falling under those idols gonna be put to death.
That's right.
But what was crazy is now Esau making a commercial with a black Santa Claus, which actually goes back to Saint Nick.
Saint Nick,
With actual Israel.
It say last verse 14. For by the vain glory of men, the image, some type of notoriety to be famous, this and that. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. Like with the Saint Augustines and all these Mother Teresa's, all this and that. That was the vain glory to seek what? To appease the feelings of men.
You still got people doing that now. That's why they have turkey drives,
Yep.
gifts for the kids. They got Fox 59 right there. Trying to make them look good like Mike Epps. You know, I was one of those kids that grew up didn't have no straight gifts, so I didn't want to get ready. Well, how come you couldn't do it behind closed doors?
Right.
You ain't got to put everything on camera. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Look, y'all. This
What's the lady do that?
For $20. Yeah. Got the news crew.
like
Father talking about their son want to give back to the community, give to the homeless. Man, I was praying to put them up to that bull, man.
It's all things.
Like they did all that to appear to be something that they
You know,
not.
you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do something kind for somebody, just do it.
Just
Yep.
Y'all ain't got to call up Fox 50. Hey, meet me at the corner of such a, I'm about to buy this homeless guy a 10-piece from churches.
Right.
You ain't got to do all that, man. Then as soon as the camera comes, chicken cold as hell. Right, yeah. Like, matter of fact, like, what was that nigga, that Crip dude, what was his name?
Crip Mac.
Remember that nigga guy? He had the news crew giving this homeless dude, he gave him $20.
Yeah.
He wanted to get back to the community. You fighting me? You
fighting
couldn't do it behind closed doors, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big stuttering ass.
Yeah.
Somebody put that on Facebook. The Lord humbled me today. I pulled over and gave a homeless man some money.
Why you gotta announce
Why you
that?
put that on Facebook?
That ain't being humbled by the Lord, man.
Right.
Yeah, you want to get that's being vain. You want to get the congratulations from the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody mad at me. Say, how they gonna cook? Turkey at home was
But I say, had a hoodie on. The hell with no turkey? Give me a coat.
They're trying to fucking get this over a motherfucking lighter.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna put their crack pipes together. They're gonna put their crack pipes together.
Right.
Put their hot spoons on their heroin.
That's what I said, yeah. Decent time.
Hold that turkey, can't run.
Damn. Okay. Oh, great. Verse 14 again. For by the vainglory of men they enter into the world. But it says what? And therefore shall they come shortly to an end. So all that vainglory and hey, look at me and look at this and look at this, look what I'm doing, all that's gonna come to an end because it's not insincere.
That's right.
All that that fake love and fake camaraderie, all that stuff, man, that's all gonna come to an end. The Lord see through that. Right? Because behind closed doors, see, you did that, like you said. So what the news crew seen them walking down the street, a big ass box of chicken and a 40 ounce. You know, like, damn, hold on, let's trick back. Hold on, let's get this. Oh man, that's vanity. And the Lord, He's not dealing with that vain thought, those vain things or whatever that's without profit, right? Like they said, what happened to the other guy? What's his name? Dolph. He was giving out turkeys to the people. Yeah, but guess what? He was committing abominations, adultery, teaching you how to, tell you to do this and do that. But then what he's doing, he's giving out turkeys for what? Thanksgiving.
Right.
A wicked holiday that mocks our people for what they did to us.
Yeah, what did Meek Mill just do? Buy that, 20, 30 women to celebrate Christmas with their family?
What about the rest of them?
Right.
No, he did the women. What about the men?
Yeah. What about the daddies, right?
Because the women, the same women he bonded at, he was probably trying to fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Adultery.
You know how Jake is, man. You got me.
Right.
Say three.
Yeah.
As soon as I get that double R.
Yeah.
Must be boxing out. Remember, you owe me now.
Right.
Hey, cause she lived on Shelby Street. You pulled up to Madison Street. That's a hotel.
Yeah.
What we doing here?
Got you out for free?
Drunk your lazy ass back.
Do something strange for a piece of change.
Hey, put your shirt on the bed. You got big.
Got big.
Hey, you know you ain't gonna take it to the Marriott.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
No, you gonna take it to the raggedest hotel you can find.
The Moonlight Inn.
You know what I'm saying? You pay by the hour. You got a crackhead on the front desk.
Talking about take any key.
Yeah, take any key. Yeah.
The first thing you see, you open the door is a roach. Oh, shit.
Roach, Spider-Man, all the crackheads in the lobby.
Man, right there, right there, they shut down all eat.
Oh my God.
So there was a tree in the middle of the room.
Yeah, on the east side, on the same tree.
I know what
A whole tree and coming through the roof in the middle of the room.
That's how raggedy it was, man. That was a prostitute hangout.
Right.
For real.
Come
That
get
place
these.
should have been convenient.
Come get these.
Yeah. They got some weird shit going on
Go ahead, brother. You got a precept.
I'm done.
Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 12, here in verse 39. It says, when the Lord thy power shall cut off the nations from before thee, whither thou goest to possess them, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their land, take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them, after that they be destroyed from thee, and that thou inquire not after the gods, saying, how do these nations serve their gods, even so will I do likewise. So ultimately, at the end of the day, man, the Lord gave us our own laws and guidelines to follow after. We're not supposed to observe the heathens, watch what they do, and try to apply that to our ways, man. All right, that's once again going to that word holy, being separate, man. Alright, the Lord gave us our own ways to follow. We're not supposed to be following after the ways of the heathen, like the open scripture stated, man. We're not supposed to be serving these other gods. We're not supposed to be celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, none of that, man. Alright?
It's funny you mentioned holy. When these people right here singing All Holy Night, they commit all type of abomination. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's not following the ways of the Lord, man.
You know, they're blessing some goddamn ham and chicken in the name of so-called Jesus.
But then they hold hands over a plate, over a table of death.
Yeah.
Got a whole pig on the table with an apple in it.
Right.
Talking about, Lord, thank you for this hall. Oh.
But you know, like in the beginning of that chapter, well, he told us, they said, so you're not supposed to be partaking in that at all. Not even them being jealous. Oh, well, they doing it, let me do it too. To hell with that. You got your own laws, right? What's that? Leviticus 23? What do you say? But we got our, like I said, we got our own list of holy days that we supposed to follow, right? This is our wisdom to the nations. They supposed to be jealous of us, not us being jealous of them. This is the Bible. This is the glory of the earth. The God of the children of Israel, and they, wagging their heads and shaking, doing this, and these people there because why you act just like them, like damn dogs and and beasts.
They do, man.
Look at these fools.
Some of you gotta even date trying to eat like Esau, getting their steak medium rare and shit.
Yeah, you got a lot of
That's a good time custom and law.
Right.
You're not supposed to be doing that, man.
Or you go down the highway, you got so-called black women with their feet up on the dashboard. Oh yeah, that was the
Dumbest thing
That's how
ever
you
thought.
die right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you push your knees on and break everything.
Shit, push your knee in, they have a break. The body gonna fold
Yeah,
down like a lawn chair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, airbag gonna help you.
I got a hot one just real quick. Lamentations 2:15. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this a city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? That's mocking you.
Yep.
Right?
They mock you because if it say, I'm gonna read the NLT Bible for sure.
But see, they just did that even with this whole anti-Semite thing.
Yeah.
They still doing it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But these people claim to be the Jews and they not. They're trying to take our position. No, we're not. That's our rightful position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got the small hats making videos on YouTube coming against us.
Yeah.
Trying to tell people you got people out here fulfilling prophecy, saying that they're Jews and they are not.
Right.
No, that's
Man,
you.
it's
You
Eat them, yeah.
That comment I posted last night.
Yeah.
That's from 1958. That was the decade from.
Matter of fact, I just watched the movie yesterday, Indiana Jones, with that same coin. Because remember that he had it burnt in his hand. That same coin.
Yeah.
I just watched it yesterday.
That commemorating a decade of their liberation in 1948.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, because it was on the Indiana Jones movie. It wasn't the Temple of Doom. It was the other one before that. The Lost Ark. It was on that one. So when that Edomite came up and said, "Hail Hitler," there was that coin that he had that was burnt in his hand that had the Hebrew written on it. Yep. I saw it yesterday.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, the same one where on the poster, the movie poster, they had Yahweh's name.
Yep.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, like with all that Hebrew, man, I translated it back. I'm like, damn, it's like the other side say what the captive of Judah.
They had Yahweh on there.
Yahweh, it's at the bottom.
Yep, that's
Come
the
on,
same
man.
one.
But I'm reading the NLT. And
As a matter of fact, on Indiana Jones, that coin, somehow it had the clues, like, because I remember he put it on the staff, and the sun shone through it, and it gave him the direction, like where the lost Ark of the Covenant when he was inside the Egyptian temple.
right.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm about to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm just read the NLT.
Go ahead, brother.
Lamentations 2:15 for clarity. It say, all who pass by jeer at you. They scoff and insult beautiful Jerusalem, saying, is this a city called most beautiful in all the world and the joy of all the earth? All your enemies mock you. They scoff and snarl and say, we have destroyed her at last. We have long waited for this day, and it is finally here. And that's what the nation's always been waiting for, the downfall of the nation of Israel. Always been waiting for the downfall of us. But when we doing all this falling out their ways, man, they mocking us, they scoffing us, because at least know we're not supposed to be following these days. But you still do it because you envying thy oppressor and choosing their ways when we told not to do so. But here in your disobedience, and you wonder why all these calamities, lamentations, mournings, and woe happen to you, because why? You being disobedient, falling after the mannerisms of the heathens, and not upholding the standard, which is the law, such commandments given to us from Yahweh Shema Shai, given to us, not to them.
Yep, that's right. That's why what Psalms 83. That's why they all listen, man. Those are our enemies, man.
That's right.
It said they couldn't wait for us to fall.
Yep.
But y'all, but this okay? Why can't they be saved? Why can't this? Why can't be that? Well, keep having that same mindset. You're going to receive the same death that they're going to receive.
Right.
Then you're going to be born in your right mind. They still going to be a damn slave.
Right.
So it's best for you not to be in that mindset of trying to save everybody. Worry about your damn self.
I think that's a slave mentality, man. They don't want to have no slaves in the kingdom of heaven. They want everybody to unite and sing in harmony together. Man, no. I want some slaves. You know what I'm saying? I want multiple wives in the kingdom. I want some slaves, man.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I want what's coming to me in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think we out here in the blistering cold for, man? To be in the kingdom of what? One child and one family and shit, he gonna be cutting my grass with his teeth. Blade for blade. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah. I was gonna say to your point, you said they couldn't wait. Hence that old saying, misery loves company.
Right.
You know, they don't have the God that we have.
Nope. They got Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jesus Christ. Happy birthday, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. They wait. They keep up all the night waiting to hear some imaginary sleigh, some bell. Shoot, Santa's here. No, the demon is here. That's what it is. Your whole house gonna get tore up. By these demons, man. What? Just tell you, man, as soon as they take them trees down and take them lights off, man, them demons finna run amok in that house. Wonder why you sitting there watching TV and the cup just boom, just fall over. Oh, is that Aunt Betsy? Aunt Betsy's here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a damn demon in your house. Wonder why your child crawling up. I knew he was on drugs. Told that boy on PCP. There's some demons, man. You know what I'm saying? People understand. They be inviting demons in the house celebrating these holidays, man.
Right.
Shit, we wonder why they hear a thing. There's some demons in your house. Go ahead, brother. See, people don't think poltergeist is real, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. Whoever has some.
Back in Deuteronomy 12 and 31, it says, "Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy power, for every abomination to the Lord, which he hateth, have they done unto their gods." So even there, set up a certain guideline and the way we should follow that guideline or law, statutes, commandments are for ourselves, man. All right, we're not supposed to observe the heathens, see how they worship their other gods, and then apply that to our ways, man. No. And see, that's the thing with Jacob, man. You know, they're naturally rebellious, man. All right, they quit to serve these other idols, man. Hey, going back to Exodus, man. Right after they made the covenant, they said all the words of this covenant will we do. And then what happened? They grabbed all the earrings, all the necklaces, all the gold, all the jewelry. And what did they make themselves, man? A golden calf, man. Just that quick, man. All right, so that just goes to show how stiff-hearted and hard-headed Jake is, man. Because you got the men of the Lord out there. Hey, you're not supposed to be celebrating Christmas, man. You're not supposed to be there's no point in stopping now.
Right.
See, now you're just being willingly with you.
Read that last part again, brother.
The niggas been down for the past years too.
Yep. That's it. Right.
It says, "For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods."
Stop right there. Even our sons and daughters, they are burnt in the fire to their God. So when you celebrating your holiday, that's what you're doing. You sacrificing your child, basically to Satan, man. I don't care if you're doing it for celebrating Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. You're burning your children and sacrificing them to the demonic god Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you saying it's Merry Christmas, no, you sacrificing your child, man. And then wonder why your child come up missing. You know what I'm saying? Be on a billboard, have you seen me? No, that child gone. He's dead. He or she is dead. You know what I'm saying? Caught up with all these different apps and stuff that kidnapping kids and selling them online. Because why? You sacrifice your child to Satan, man. You know?
Precept.
Verse 32. It says, "What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it. So ultimately, the Lord gave us, pretty much there's no gray area, man. So the Lord pretty much said, hey, you gonna do this, or this gonna happen.
Yep.
The Lord made it plain and simple, man. It's either life or death, man.
Yep.
All right, if you want to continue to follow after these wicked holidays, celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, whatever wicked holidays are set up in this world, man. If you want to continue to follow after those, man, or continue serving the gods of these world, all right, then the only thing left for you is death, man.
Right.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Rightfully so.
Like the book of Joshua says, man, choose ye this day who you will serve, man.
All right.
They chose today.
Yeah.
You'll learn today.
Yep.
That's it.
They said it with their chest. Merry Christmas.
All right.
I got a precept, Luke 19, my favorite, Luke 19:27. But those, my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them here and slay them before me.
That's what's going to happen to these people, man. Because the Lord said, like you read in the beginning, learn not the ways of the heathen, but you people want to follow the heathen. So therefore, the Lord going to chop your head off, man.
All right.
Because you don't want the Lord to reign over. We telling you through the scriptures, through the spirit of power, like how about GMSSINDIANAPOLIS, you're not supposed to be celebrating these wicked pagan holidays, but you people like, man, forget that. You know, I want to feel good. I want me a present. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, the Lord finna kill you, man.
Off with the head.
That's right. Off with the head. Go ahead, Barzal.
All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, beginning at verse 1. And it reads, And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Yahweh your power. Verse 3, After the do not do, neither shall you walk in their ordinances. So yeah, what he's saying, he brought us out of Egypt, man. If you know that story, as the brother just mentioned before, the Exodus, he did a mighty work in bringing his people, and beginning with the plagues, all the way out to the dividing of the Red Sea, to wiping out Pharaoh and all his men. That was a mighty work to bring his people out.
Yes.
And it also, it let the other nations know how great he was, how great of a power that he was. And that was out of Egypt. You're going to see the same thing in spiritual Egypt. It's going to be a mighty work when he comes back in those clouds, all right? And he says, and after the doings of the land of Canaan, where I bring you, shall you not do, neither shall you walk in their ordinance. So no matter where we go, as the nation of Israel, we're supposed to do the best of our ability to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, even in captivity. Okay? That's why the scriptures tell us, do our due diligence and make the calling of our election sure. All right? Don't be going off, the following the ways of the heathen. Just like the brother said earlier, they laugh, they don't know what they have. That's why they relish, in us falling down. All right? But that's about to change. Verse 4, it reads, You shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances to walk therein. I am Yahweh, your power. It says to keep mine ordinances because, we keep his ordinances because we are his people. Just that plain and simple. All right? Verse 5, You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am Yahweh. And that's what, like Baruch 4:1 said, you keep these, you shall live. All right, you turn away from them, you're going to die. It's that simple. He said that, it goes real quick. He says, you shall live in them. That's life. That's what it was all about for us from the very beginning. Going all the way back to the garden, all right?
That's what the Lord gave us, two choices, life and death.
Yep,
That's it. No in between, no gray areas, no purgatory. He just gave you life and death. That's it. Choose me as life, choose Christmas, that's death. Yep. So don't be surprised if you at home and you wake up in the middle of the night to check on your big head white baby and that baby dead, man. Because you done passed us through the fire to Satan, man. Trying to celebrate your Christmas. And you Israelites, you so-called Negroes Latino and American. Don't be surprised if your child end up dead because you sacrificed him. I want my baby to experience his first Christmas. Well, it's going to be the first and last. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't sacrifice your child to Satan, man. Right. Baby only 6 months old talking about some Christmas. Baby don't know nothing about no Christmas. Right. Baby can't even hold his own bottle when talking about some Christmas. Right. You doing it because you want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
The baby be crying all day and night.
You know what I'm saying?
On that wicked ass day.
What's wrong? You hungry? You sleepy? Your diaper need to change. No, demons mess with this baby. Baby can't get no sleep. All you see is demons in the room.
Yeah.
Because you.
Leviticus 20,
understand the code, brother.
This is Leviticus 20 and 22. Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my judgments and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out. All right, so yeah, we supposed to be keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, no matter where we at. All right. Verse 23.
Yeah, I don't care if you in Indianapolis. I don't care if you in Australia, Antarctica. You supposed to follow the law, statutes, commandments wherever you go, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be on Iceland talking about some Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? No. Making you a Christmas tree out of ice. You know what I'm saying? No. Go ahead, Shaki.
Leviticus 20 and 23. And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast you out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them. All right, so we're not supposed to be walking in the manners of, Esau, Edom. All right, we're not supposed to be, following Salaki.
It ain't just Esau, Edom, it's all the heathen nations. You got our people trying to be Buddhists.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Go ahead, brother.
The unconscious people want
Yeah.
to be Hamites.
You know what I'm saying? They want to worship alligator bodies with catfish faces and stuff, man.
Worship Allah.
Yeah.
The guy that bust everything into existence.
Thank you.
Oh, he just bust everything.
Hey, bro, we crazy.
Guys with dog heads and shit.
All right, so you Israelites, you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, not supposed to be celebrating this day, all right, Christmas, all right? Because Lord, what did he say? He abhorred them, all right? So the Lord hates these things, all right? That's it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 4. For the Lord Yahweh be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but you talking about a power that created literally everything, man. All right, even the false gods that these heathen nations, all right, worship. All right, and our people, all right, they don't fear the true power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They want to worship and reverence a idol. All right. A false god, all right, that can do nothing for him. You try to call the name of a false god, all right, it's not gonna do nothing for you, man.
Yeah, because you try to, let's say your light bill behind, and you try to go to the Christian chief, pay my light bill. You ain't gonna get no response, man. That Christian chief gonna be sitting there looking at you goofy with the little light bulbs you do got on the flicker that they about to go out. It dried up because the tree dry, you ain't put no water in it. You know what I'm saying? That tree ain't gonna help you, man. The only thing that can help you is how about Shemal Shah. Right. That's it, man. Yeah, no ring that key. Look where she at now. You know what I'm saying? Hell, what the scripture says, my God shall supply all my needs.
Right.
According to his riches and glory. Through Hamashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Not the Christmas tree, not Santa Claus, not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or the snowman or Jack Frost. No. You how about Shem Yahushua, man? Not even your church pastor, because you go to him, are they going to tell you, oh, brother, you need to pray. And then, nigga, did you pray for that private jet?
Right.
Did you take a collection from the people in the church? Right. No. You know what I'm saying? So, one is praying to the Heavenly Father and the Son. Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, not Most High in Christ bless or all praises to the Lord like Nate be doing, man. No, it's Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. Right. Go ahead.
I just wanted to bring something, a definition for this precept, because I know you mentioned Satan, right? Santa, that, what is his minions? Elves, right? Yeah. So when you look up elves, it says a small, often mischievous fairy, a unusual, lively, mischievous, or malicious person.
They keep saying mischievous,
right,
man.
Right.
Up to no goddamn good, man.
That's right.
Remember, because people were going around putting them elves on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was Satan worship, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
So yeah, I just wanted to further bring that home to that there's nothing good about every little thing from the elves to Satan to whatever, the tree.
Even the reef got a demonic tie to it. The mistletoe, all that.
Yule laws, all that.
All that got wickedness, mischief.
Yep. So
That's the alphabet group.
Yeah.
So to bring out the scripture, this is the book of Matthew.
Hey, now, down to be honest about it, them fruitcake did used to make you mad, man. That
Play frisbee with that thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, soda was.
yeah, fruitcake, man.
Nasty.
I ain't never even ate one though.
Talking about
Boy,
it.
you ain't. Boy,
Don't
you
take
blessed.
down, man. You should thought about bringing another gift. Yeah,
Nasty.
Yeah, I'd rather eat some
Punishment
black
from your
pepper.
grandparents.
Yeah, fruitcake.
Punishment from my
Yeah,
grandparents.
yeah, I'd rather have candy corn. At least they have a little bit of better flavor than fruitcake. Yep. Shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, this book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. It says, no man can serve two masters.
Right.
For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High, Yahweh, and Mammon. And that Mammon goes into material possessions, okay, wealth. And so, of course, we understand we're dealing with Christmas. It's all about what you can receive. But again, the two masters, you got the master of this world, Esau Edom, and all his philosophies and doctrine, and the other nations that push forth vain ways. But then you have the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, which is the Holy Scriptures. And of course, the more you hold on to the one, you know, whether it be the ways of this world, you will put off Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But then the more that you cleave on to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, then you will put off the ways of the world.
Right.
So it's best, of course, to cleave on more to Yahweh. He's created, all things have been created for him and by him.
Right.
So what better way than to worship and honor our Heavenly Father through Yahushua than this world will pass away.
Yeah, these people are stupid, man. Esau about to implement the CDIP. Y'all spending y'all lives dying about Christmas. People losing their jobs left and right. Amazon ain't got no problem posting it on social media.
Yep.
I just fired 20,000 people. You know, Elon Musk, I just let go of 100,000 people a day. Y'all finna starve and go hungry, be homeless. Man, 2023 is finna be a year, man.
Right. That's
Real,
right.
man. I pray you how about you now shall come and take us home.
That's right.
2023.
That's right,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Right.
No exclusion.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
military just built that thing that's supposed to be fighting up in space. Some kind of
Yeah,
thing.
the laser beams, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man.
Good luck.
I'm praying this year we go home, man. For real. We ain't gotta worry about this bullshit no more, man.
That was it.
Okay.
All right, this is the book of Judges, chapter 10, verse 13. It says, yet ye have forsaken me and have served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. And even though this is in the ancient time, it still applies to this time now, man. All right? Because hey, we study serving other gods, hey, you're not going to be delivered in the time you have much you're going to be destroyed, man.
Really, to be honest about it, it's 2022 about to be 2023. You really got to be an idiot to still be celebrating Christmas.
That's right, man.
Christmas, Easter, Halloween, and things. You got to be a plumb idiot, man, to still be celebrating these holidays, man.
Right.
The information is out there that all these holidays are wicked. You people still want to partake and celebrate. They'll let you know that y'all wicked, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is verse 14. It says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. All right, so since you want to choose Christmas, let Santa Claus come deliver you. But none of those gods that you guys think you can choose or that you are choosing over the Lord right now is going to be able to defeat you. How about Shema Shai, man? All right? Hey, you guys are allotted for destruction, man. Anybody who's not serving you, how about Shema Shai right now, man? All right, and you serving Christmas and all these wicked holidays, hey, just go ahead, just put hay in your pocket, all right, because you're gonna be missile field, man.
You ain't gotta put no hand in your pocket. You is the missile.
Straw man.
That's right.
Straw man.
Human combustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say elements melted with fervent heat.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
right.
elements, too. That's right. This is this is Isaiah 2:17. It says, "And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and Yahweh B'Shem Shai alone shall be exalted in that day." And what day? The day of His return, man. All right, reaping all hell, all hell breaking loose, man. All right, nuclear missiles, man. concentrated laser beams from the chariots, man. All right, to what? The prideful ass people, man. Starting with Esau, Edom, man. And then what? 2/3 of our people that fall right up under that umbrella, man. All right, that want to be in the, like I said, want to be a part of this world, want to be lifted up and prideful themselves, man. All right. Verse 18. And the idols he shall utterly abolish. All right, so he's gonna totally destroy all idols. There ain't gonna be no idols no more, man. There ain't gonna be nothing else to bow down but Yahweh Shem Yahshua, right? Verse 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. So you're gonna have people digging underground, man, these bunkers, all right, trying to hide from Yahweh Shem Yahshua, even though that's impossible, right? It says, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. All right, so like I said, the Lord come with them thermonuclear destruction. With what? The earth's gonna reel to and fro like a drum roll, man. All right, it's gonna be a devastation.
Gonna be flying around.
Right. Right. All right. In verse 20, in that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made, each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, man. So you're gonna be throwing all your shit away and not trusting them idols no more. What? Because you see the true power here, man. Right. All right. And we seen a glimpse of that during the pandemic. During the pandemic, them people were bulldozing they shit off, man. These big old 10-foot idols all into a ditch, man.
All right. You know what I'm saying, man? They were saying from C-19.
Yeah.
They were kicking them over, moving over there.
Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and they have to say the Lord gave us an example of how it's gonna go down, man. It's gonna be on a wide scale this time, man.
Right.
All right, but still, that won't even save them, man. All right, because the Lord, like I said, their judgment's already written, man. Especially these heathens, y'all don't stand a damn chance, man. And 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And it's spiritual too. You keep hearing 2/3 this, 2/3 that in the news. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, man. I'm like, man, everything's spiritual. Yep. All right, so the Lord about to do a great work, man.
You got something?
That's enough on this, man. Second Chronicles chapter 15, verse 12. And they enter into a covenant to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai, power of their fathers. Like bro brought up earlier that, we said we would do all these things, with Moses, with, giving us the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, enter into that covenant saying we're going to do all that was commanded of us. Right? It say, and seek, their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul, that whosoever will not seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. Right. So at the end of the day, man, if you're not seeking after the truth, you're not seeking after Yahweh Shem Yahushai to follow the correct way, the standard that was given to us, that was given to our fathers, that is supposed to carry down to us. If you're not seeking the Lord, then you're gonna be put to death. Right. No matter if you got money, no matter if you're poor, you bound or you free, or you a man or a woman. Ezekiel 9 talk about even children being slave others. So at the end of the day, that's anybody can get it scripture. Yep. So if you're not seeking the Lord power Yahweh Shem Yahushai of Israel, man, you're gonna be put to death, point blank, period.
That's right. All right.
With that, we hope this lesson was edifying for the body. Once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shem Kakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like unto the speckled bird. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Babal.
Abba Babal.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
All right, Shalom to you, sincere Akim and Akwath on the comment board.
Shalom.